Hello and welcome to the Brick Week, the day with the review of the big 8080 from Mould, the 8080 Walker from Mould. Here are the instructions, model number 21015, and we have nearly 7K on pieces like the Lego version 6919. This is a stolen MOC from jhaelego. You have 3 links in the description. One goes to the set where you can buy it, the other goes to the rebrickable account of jhaelego, and the third goes to the rebrickable account of All Out of Bricks, formerly known as Cavegod. He has made a really incredible 8080 in 2015, the Cavegod 8080, and under the new name of All Out Brick he did a rework of 2020. This is for me the best 8080. This is close, but okay. You've seen the pictures in the beginning, the detailed and the pictures of inside. We have interior here. This is a minifig scale set. We have a battery box and a motor here for going up for loop. But I show you this in the end, not here. I show you this in one take at the end because I can make one shot for the German and the English version. I'm a lazy bastard. Okay. Here you see how it looks on the bag and when it's opened. Okay. Instructions are pretty clear. No problem at all. There are some stickers, mostly for instruments in the cockpit. No problem at all. It's a good instructions. We have 10 building steps and building time you see in it in the set information. It's for this amount of pieces it's a really fast build because you're building 4 times the legs and 4 times the feet, and if you sorted your pieces out it is really easy to do this 4 times. So it's much faster to build than another set with this piece count. You see in the length, the height and everything. There's everything in the set information. Okay. The assembly process without any problems. It's repetitive as hell. The 4 legs and then the 4 feet. Some building steps you're doing 128 times. Or was it 64? Before I lie to you, it was in the feed. I was really surprised. I don't want to lie. 64. You have to do the same building step 64 times. Okay. So, if you have managed not giving up or shoot yourself during the legs and the feet, you have a nice result. I think it's a cool looking 8080. The Cavegod is a little bit better than for me this year and then the Lego version. Why not the Lego version before this? This has a cleaner look. I like the legs more and we don't have so much studs, so I like this more. The Lego version has a better neck and knee joints, but if you don't pose it or you don't play with it and you don't pose it often and move the head, I think this has the cleaner and better look. All 3 are great. All 3 are great. Okay, piece quality, one of the best I have ever had from Mould. Barely no scratches at the bricks, at the tiles, at the big dishes. That's really a great set from the quality. Some small stickers for the cockpit instruments, good quality too. So we have no problem assembling here this monster. But it has a few problems. First problem is connection of the feed to the leg. Each is connected with 4 studs. So the whole thing stands on 16 studs only. For this height and that weight, Not good. Not good. A small slap can cause the whole thing to go down, but that should be the same with the Lego or the cave god. But if it don't fall from the slab, it will break here and it will fall. And if you carry it too often, cause the feet have a lot of weight. The 4 feet have over 1,000 pieces. They are really heavy. And I brought this into the other room and back and again. And the third time I carried around, 2 feet fell apart. And then I had a problem. I put it on the back feet and wanted to turn on the other, and then the leg crashed and all 4 legs and feet were gone. 10 minutes I reassembled it. It was no big deal, but it is a deal. So it stands only on 16 studs. That's a real problem. So it stands good, no problem at all. It won't survive an earthquake and it won't survive a children's birthday. But when you have it on a solid shelf cupboard, I don't know, on a perhaps a little bit higher place where a dog or a child couldn't touch it, then no problem. When it stands, but when you touch it, it can easily break or fall. The other thing is the connection of the legs to the body. 2 pins each, so 16 studs and 8 pins. That's not enough. And normally the Mould King pins are very hard to push in. Here they are easier, and here I needed the hard version and I had easier ones. So it's easy. If you lift it a little bit up, the leg easy goes off. When you assemble the 4 legs and the feet, you have it on the back lying like a turtle. And the first time I tried it this way to put it on the legs over the side, all 4 legs fall apart because the weight of the leg is too high for the pins here. And you have it in this position, all 4 crashed down. Okay, I assembled them again and I brought another person, and then we made a flip forward over the head, and that was great. Then no problem, all 4 legs still there. But for this part, when you bring it back from his back to the feet, have a second person or a third person. It's better you do it with 4 hands, 2 here, 2 there, and push so the pins won't go out. And yes. The next thing is to lift up here, and we have a view into the cockpit. It's only on 2 joints here and not secured by any other measure. So if I lift it up, the joints from Mould King are heavy to move, so the whole thing goes down. This side panel here you see with the cannons here, that normally sits 1 stud in front, like in the instructions. I set it 1 stud to the bed, so I have a cleaner look here in front. You see the look on the front in the pictures. I don't have a turntable that's big enough for this body, so, and like I said, it's heavy. I don't want to turn it 23 times in the review. But you easily can bring this panel 1 raw to the back, no problem at all. You have a cleaner look. But like I said, this here is a point that will always break. Each time I open the cockpit, it breaks here. It's easy to attach, but it breaks all the time. We can open here the side panels, this here and this here. Okay, that's maximum. So, in theory, you can really play with this. We have the power function, so Luke can slide up, we can open it, we can put in stormtroopers inside, we can put on TIE Fighter 8080 Walker pilots inside here and everything. Yeah, but with these legs, and this joins, no. This is not a play set. That's a set, you bring it on a safe place, high up, and you're happy that it looks great and astonishing, but this is not a play set. So I don't need this power function crap, because you never will use it once, hey, to show it to your friends, and then it's gone. One thing is cool, or I would do it, I sell it because I don't have the space, but if I was thinking about keeping it, but I don't have the space. But when I keep it, or if I would keep it, I would remove this here, and this here on one side, make it on a big turntable, and so you can rotate. You can show the closed side and you can show the open side. You need a turntable perhaps with 60 centimeters in, you know what I mean, in diameter. It's diameter? I hope it's diameter. Okay. Here where our good Tony Stark is standing, it's easy. Oh, come on guy, you're wrong here. So, he's always in the wrong. No, we have no studs on top. Oh, there's one stud on top. Here, Tony. So, your new place. Okay. So, yes, I think I said everything, I hope. If I forgot something and you want to know something of me or of the set, ask me a question, write me a comment. After I said bye-bye, you see the power function, and I show you pictures of the Lego version and the cave god, whatever. Now all-out brick, formerly known as cave god version. 20 pictures of them in the end, so you can compare Cave God against Lego, against jhaelego. The Cave God version is not far away from jhaelego. Cave God's version, or All Out of Bricks version, is older. jhaelego got a lot of inspired from the All Out of Brick Cave God version, I have to admit. So that's still the best version for me. I hope after this video you can decide what's the best version is for you. Okay, so thank you for watching. I am Frank, the Brick Freak, or The Freak. You see my new banner? Yes. In German I do tech videos now too. If you want the tech videos in English too, then write a comment. I will make them in English too, that's no problem for me. But I know there are so many tech guys in English YouTube. I don't know if you wanted to hear the things from me. I don't know. Because my English, it does not suck, but it could be better. Okay, thank you. I'm Frank. Have a good time, and I'll catch you in the next one.